Hi Gemini, welcome back. We're here to do your December 2022 update. I'm trying so hard. I have to keep saying 2022 because I'm actually getting ready for 2023 content as well. Let's have a look at your energy. Wonder what that is. For this month, oh God, yeah, makes sense. Okay. Persevering. You got some energy from the past coming back. Communication is on like Donkey Kong. Movement. You guys are going to be busy. Don't spread yourself too thin, Gem. Don't spread yourself too thin. You could be having a lot going on. Some of you could be thinking, okay, how do I restructure my life? How do I get myself back into balance? There could be some situations relating to past. For those of you in a relationship or single, the past is coming back, okay? We're revisiting it, we're reviewing. And yes, there can be crosswise, but this can be a beautiful time to bring about those conversations to get to the crux of things. Some of you are going to find something that you lost. Some of you also, they're making reference to checking an old lotto ticket. Do you have an old lotto ticket? Yeah, double check. Let's see. Okay, you got some communication coming in. You got some changes. For some of you, you could miss a phone call. They're saying return the call, okay? Answer the call. I do feel there's movement, but this conversation's going back and forward. I feel you could have a lot going on at home, but you also you're questioning, question mark again, questioning the stability of everything in your life at this point in time. There could be some changes, especially for those of you relating to family, home, or children. I do feel you could feel this. It's almost like for some of you, there could be repairs. There could be a repair of a washing machine. There could be repair of appliances. Somebody may also ask for a loan. Some of you, it could be that you're looking at your wealth surrounding your life. Some of you, it's like somebody is a smooth talker here. This person, butter would not melt. Okay, I don't know who they are. I don't think it's one person. They're making reference to people really needing on you, people really wanting things from you. And I feel you're taking a different attitude. Some people may not be understanding where you're coming from at this point in time, but I feel you're getting to a space where you're very, cutthroat. It could be, look, that isn't washing machine for me. I'm not a doormat. So I feel you're creating some healthy boundaries in your life. This energy, for those of you that are single, I do feel this blast from the past is coming through. And I feel it's from the past. I feel it's deeply passionate. And even moving forward, there's a lot of changes happening here. But I also feel your feelings are changing as well. And maybe what used to tickle your fancy really isn't. And something in the mix does need to change. I feel you're very ambitious at this point in time. This can be one of those months where we're making New Year's resolutions ahead of time. And I do feel, especially in your career zone, what you're wanting to create, and this is a really good time, especially during Mercury retrograde, really good time to be reworking those things. Make some space for self, make some space for play, but definitely for getting your ducks in a row, because I do feel your deeper commitments, and it's almost like somebody's going to tell you really how much you mean to them. And you're really going to feel appreciated. But, in some instances where people haven't been, I feel this pushback. Some of you are trying to get into this balance and harmony. And I do particularly feel that as you're going through a transformation, people are having an issue with adjusting to the new vibration of who you are. I do think they'll move beyond it, and I do feel you're going to get into a more grounded sense. You are coming through as the Queen of Swords, but I feel it's because you're actually, having that benchmark. You're able to actually resolve conflict at a very high octane, but at the same time, very similar to Virgo, you can actually see beyond a lie. So if somebody's telling you a porcupine, You want the evidence, and you're really going to come to it that way, especially with your direct family and kin. I don't know why I'm visually seeing there could be a phone call in relation to mother. This could be a positive thing, but I feel something is changing in that person's life, and that's for those of you who directly relate. No, they don't want me to touch on that. Okay, I'll leave that. Yeah, I feel that's a separate energy. They're making reference to a ancestor that has passed over. Okay, something is going to get you in a bit of a pickle this month. But I feel it's people's attitudes. I also feel it's your schedule. Some of you can be rushing around. Some of you, I'm hearing the term sharing the bill. Some of you are going to hear that there is a person around you that is getting married. This could be a family member, a child. I do feel really moving forward. Some of the adversity you've had in your lifetime is definitely going by the wayside. I don't see that those same circumstances surrounding commitments being the same issue, because I do feel there is an offer here of love. There could be some conflict around this situation, but I do feel this time is here to resolve such. I do feel there's going to be opportunities. For some of you, there can be a statement piece that this person makes of how they feel about you. I also feel those in partnerships, it can be that your partner is actually being more loving. They're trying to be patient with these changes. But they're also, you may need to be more careful from mid-month. There can be some insecurities going on at the moment. Does this person see me that way? Do they have passion for me? For some, I really feel this is your romantic interest being jealous of you, Gem. I don't feel it's the other side. I feel it's because of this changed attitude. They're actually craving your attention. And because you're having this nonchalant attitude towards it, it really does feel this is what's actually pulling them in. Yeah. It's kind of, yeah. You know this person well. You really know this person well. Yeah, this is I feel some changes coming up around Christmas for you. Some of you, it's like you're ticking the boxes, even though you're trying to be as present as possible. Yeah, you're trying to be as present as possible. Intuitively, some of you may have a surprise visitor. And I do feel this is going to be quite a mature conversation. Let's find out. What's this conversation going to be about, please? Okay, mishaps in your journey, direction, agreements on direction, commitments. I feel it's life. I feel it's like life chat. This can be a little bit of a drunken talk, drunken text. But there's a little bit of, I don't know what they're saying. It's like there's going to be clarity, but it's like this person's bossing up and they're actually, the theory of loose sync ships, but I think it's in Venus Veritas, which it's in wine there is truth. So I feel this person's got a little bit of Dutch courage and they're actually digging deep. They're a little bit melancholy. They've gone through a hard time themselves, but there's something they're trying to tell you. They may mince their words a bit, but it's just going to start pouring out. And as it does, you may be quite surprised. Yeah, definitely. This person's like, I'm just going to have the courage to say what I need to say. But they're disappointed in how life has gone. But they really want to articulate that. They really do want forward movement. But they just need to get this off their chest. No, I feel there's some hints and compliments in there. This also can be for those of you in a coupledom. Some of you, if there is a third party, if there's does it have to be a relationship? No, it can be an interference. It can be a bugbear. It might be a schedule. It could directly be a person. I feel you're going to be privy to some information, but this is why this person has been unable to be consistent, but they're explaining and articulating it with more detail. I'm telling you, loose lips and shifts. They're reminiscent of the past and how things used to be. Some of them are missing the good old days. It could be also a different job. Especially for those of you maybe that have been waiting for a reconciliation. I feel they've noticed, they definitely have noticed a different attitude, and this has ushered this change in within them. I feel if you have people staying with you, there could be, it's a bit cramped. It's a bit like you're getting a little bit claustrophobic. There could be some arguments. You're enjoying it, but at the same time, you miss your space. It could be for some of you that you're staying somewhere. Some of you could be traveling. Okay, let's tap into that. How is that going? Try, if you can, to be back by mid-month or the second or the third week of January. Otherwise, plan for delays. Okay, some of you could go with an old colleague. This is interesting. I get on a holiday, there is a concern. It's like you're going to meet somebody. I call it the Omar Sharif. Some of you, I don't know why I'm getting. It's like if you are going on holiday, taking a trip, or how would I explain it? This could be for fun or social. What I'm getting is it's going to end up being a working holiday. Now, that doesn't have to mean that you're going to be working, but a lot of creative ideas I do see coming through. This can be where you've really got that space to mull over some of those situations in your life of what you're wanting to create moving forward. Some of you could be clearing the deck at work so you could have a little bit of a break. Some of you also could collaborate with another individual, but you're trying to bring everything together, but you haven't been able to at this point. I feel some of you have been super confused about what situation to address first. And I feel right now, don't put pressure on yourself. You know, this is the end of the year, and it's better to do that meditation, you know, tidy shop. Use the time to meditate upon that push forward as we move into 2023. Because I feel at this point, it's almost like some of us are being very hard on ourselves when we really should be in observation of how much we have achieved under very adverse circumstances and really looking at that new intention to create that consistency next year. Yes, those small things can actually help. I definitely see changes in love. There could be a little bit of competition here, but I don't feel it's on your side, Gem. I feel it could be that you're pretty hot to trot this month. Take care, beautifuls. If you want to booking, the link is below, and we will have August out shortly.